boys and girls. I hope you've had a great day so far.
Yeah.
So, since October is Black History Month, I wanted to talk to you about something that is very important to me, and that is racism. I'm sure you already know what that is, but today I wanted to talk a little bit more about it and how it can cause some other boys and girls to feel badly about themselves. Racism is when people treat other people unfairly because of the colour of their skin. Just like we've been taught not to be bystanders when somebody's being bullied, we need to all come together and stand up to racism. You could say there's only one race in the world, and that's the human race. And it's important that everybody is treated the same no matter what colour they are, whether they're black, brown, white, mixed race, or a person of colour. People are different and have different cultures, but it's amazing to have so many different cultures in Ireland. Just imagine you bought a box of markers and every colour in the packet was the same. How boring would it be if we were all the same too? It is important for us all to love each other no matter what colour skin we have. Have you ever treated someone differently because of the colour of their skin? We need to stop and ask ourselves why. There are so many black and brown scientists, doctors, lawyers, astronauts, sports stars, actors and singers. These people are so amazing and so talented, but we rarely hear about them. Why do you think that is? Sometimes people use negative words to describe black and brown people, and those words can be very hurtful. It's important that we learn and we understand why these words are not nice to use. There have been black and brown people in Ireland for centuries. And although we think a typical Irish person has white skin, sometimes a typical Irish person might look just like me. I don't look white, but I was born and raised here in Ireland. My mum is white and she's from Wexford, and my dad is black and he's from Nigeria. It hurts sometimes when people say that I don't look Irish, or that my hair or my skin are funny. I love my hair and I love my skin, and I love being Irish. When I was younger, and even sometimes now, people called me names, and it made me feel sad and different to everyone else. This is young Emer. Look at me, I am so cute. I just want to squeeze my little cheeks. Well, I'm about 6 here, I'd say. And it's so funny because there's some things that I remember that aren't really that nice about being 6. I remember playing games in the yard and, well, sometimes people didn't want to hold my hand. I didn't really understand why, but I knew it was because I was different. It used to make me really sad and feel like no one wanted to be my friend. I wish that I could go back to that very moment in time and just tell little me that everything's gonna be okay. You're gonna have friends and they're gonna like you, for who you are, and you're gonna be happy and you're gonna be loved. Sometimes we make fun of people that are not the same as us without really thinking about how it might hurt that person. Who knows though that one day that's not going to be you that feels left out or alone. So it's important to just be kind to others. You never know how deeply your words and your actions can really hurt someone. This is me when I was in 6th class. I'm about 11 here. And if you look closely, you can see my braids. I loved getting my hair done in braids. When I was in 6th class, I had no idea what my future held. And little did I know that 1 year later, I'd be playing basketball for Ireland. At that time, I had a small circle of friends and I had only begun playing sports. If I could talk to 11-year-old me, I think I would tell her that there's so much to look forward to in the future. We don't know what the future holds for us, so it's really important that we work hard and we always give our best. In my experience, a dream does not become a reality by magic. It takes hard work, determination, and patience. It has taken me a long time to realize that being different, it's actually a good thing. It's really important that we understand and accept that change in our country as we grow and we become more diverse with different cultures, ethnicities, and people with all different coloured skin tones. Have you ever heard of segregation? That is when people of colour and white people are not allowed to play sports together, get married, or even be in the same classroom or school as each other. Things like that were happening in the USA only 50 years ago. Thankfully, Thankfully, things in the world have changed and gotten better, but we still have a lot of work that we need to do to make sure that the world is equal for everyone. If you see someone being treated differently, excluded, made fun of, or looked down on because of the color of their skin, it's called racism. And don't be afraid to tell an adult, because nobody likes to be left out or made feel badly. We should do the right thing and stand up to racism. Have you heard about the Black Lives Matter movement? A lot of people all over the world came together to stand up against racism in a movement called Black Lives Matter. This isn't saying that white lives don't matter, but for a very long time, black and brown people have been discriminated against and treated differently because of the color of their skin. So this movement is to try and create a world where everyone is treated equally and have the same opportunities in life. Nobody should ever want to change the color of their skin. It's what's on the inside that matters anyway, right? Guys, thanks so much for today and thanks for listening. Slán!